Welcome to another episode. Glad to have you here today. For today's episode, actually, I'm going to give you a great resource, a tidbit that most people don't know about. A place, an online repository, called the Higher Education Compliance Alliance, HECA, and it is such a valuable resource for colleges and universities, navigating this complex world of compliance, right? So let me introduce you to the HECA. It's essentially a consortium of higher education associations with a shared goal of helping colleges and universities manage compliance. It's an online repository that was formed to provide the higher education sector with a centralized place, a resource for compliance information across various federal laws and regulations. What they provide is a comprehensive online library that offers resources on a wide range of compliance topics, from ADA to financial aid, campus safety, and employment law. There's toolkits, guides, and they offer timely updates. You can actually join and subscribe their updates and alerts, and you'll get them on new regulations, guidance, and deadlines, crucial for staying current with compliance requirements. And it is actually one of the best resources if you want to stay in the know and make sure that you're keeping your institution compliant. It's a great subscription for compliance officers, leaders, executives of any higher education institution. And it is a great place to kind of go for consolidated, compliance resources, from associations, to search tools and repositories and explanations on guidelines. There's also great training opportunities and educational material available through the HECA that helps compliance officers and other college personnel really stay knowledgeable and competent, right? So it's a huge deal, okay, because it serves as a centralized resource for all things higher education compliance that's really easy to search, whether it's Title IV, Clery Act, FERPA, and many other things, right? It's a source for education and training. So, we come across a lot of institutions that are looking, to build their own training or need a resource for training. This is it. There's also an opportunity for networking events and best practice conferences and workshops and online forums. You get to engage with other compliance, professionals and leaders in higher education, guidance and updates all the time. And there's support for all institutions, which is great, right? So it's really a wonderful resource that was set up to serve as a centralized point for all the things related to compliance. One of the things that most people don't know is the different categories that they actually support, right? From accounting to accreditation to athletics, intellectual property technology, transfer, privacy, student records, program integrity rules, sexual misconduct, tax compliance, telecom, governance, grants management, right? HEA compliance obligations. I mean, all the things we talk about on this podcast, all the things that institutions need to have, processes and policies and proper teams, for to be in compliance. Everything you need to know can essentially be found in this repository. Cool feature they have is a enhanced by Google research function that you can essentially search for anything and get the answer for it. They have a compliance matrix that's done really well. It lists key federal laws and regulations governing colleges and universities, a summary of each law, applicable reporting deadlines, links to all the resources, right? Unbelievable tool. So we hope this helps you out. If you have not heard of the Higher Education Compliance Alliance, we recommend it for all leaders and compliance officers. Get signed up, subscribe for their updates so you're first to know when new laws passed, when certain standards and guidance are modified, right? HECA, it is your resource for compliance. That's your tidbit for today.